Alright, let me re-record this. I was just getting ready to take this off. Sorry about my belly rolls. I'm just trying to show off my sweat. Okay, so I want to touch base with y'all. So I just finished my 30 minutes for Monday. So last week I said I wanted to work out 3 times starting Wednesday. I got Wednesday and Tuesday done. Friday, no. I was way too sore. That's the thing about weight loss is, doing things at your own pace. I've never been one to like push through the soreness, because I know that's just going to make me more sore and less wanting to work out. So I let myself recuperate, and I also wanted to see how long it would take me. And literally it was a day. I felt like I could have worked out the next day, Saturday, but I didn't because it was the weekend, and I was like, I ain't about all that. I'll be honest with y'all. But mainly when you're losing weight, it's more of what you eat, not so much activity, to a degree, what you put in your body must come out. And, you got to look at, carbohydrates and things of that nature. Now, I'm not one to stress out about calorie counting because, again, that kind of stuff puts stress on my mind, which in the end puts it on my body, because that's my whole goal, is to lose weight, not stress about it. When it happens, it'll happen. You can't force shit, unfortunately. You just gotta stay consistent, stick with it, cut back. I wanted to make a video of, things that have helped me over the years to lose weight, which I might do a video on that separately. But I just wanted to touch base with y'all and let y'all know I only worked out twice last week because I started my journey Wednesday. I'm looking all crazy. Sorry. I pulled a Britney bitch after my breakup and shaved like the back of my hair. So it's just barely coming back and it looks all funky. But yeah. So I'm sticking with it. I just got done with Monday. See how I feel tomorrow. If not tomorrow, I'm going to probably do alternative. So, first day working out, next day off, the next day workout. Just kind of gives my body a minute to adjust because we haven't worked out in a while. And what I liked about this Jerica chick was it wasn't hardcore, but it was just enough to get my body sweating, get my body moving. And like I said, I was only sore for a day. Usually, like hardcore workouts, I'll be out for a couple of days, with that soreness in the legs. You can't even squat on the toilet because your quads are just like, So, I don't know what that face was, but just roll with it. I'm feeling pretty proud of myself. I'm gonna go drink some water. I've been trying my hardest to stay away from sodas. So I've been drinking juice here and there, but they're my son's little box juices. It's not like I'm drinking a whole thing of juice, Moderation. Moderation is key to, especially when you're trying to wean out of old habits, because that's what it is. I didn't realize it's a lifestyle change. I would just be like, oh, I'm going to work out till I get the fat off, and then once I'm where I'm at and I'm happy, I won't have to deal with this anymore. But that's the thing. I got used to eating what I wanted because my metabolism was high because I was working out. Once I quit the working out, You know, my metabolism went down, and next thing I know, I'm eating this, I'm eating that, I'm gaining weight, and I'm like, what the heck? Well, you definitely, hollow. Anyways, yeah, so if you're sticking with me on this journey, I appreciate y'all. Even my crazy ass look over here. I promise I look a lot better. I'm just sweaty and hot and, you know, just a big old cupcake right now. But yeah, I guess that's all I got to say for this day is, you know, that I finished it, I accomplished it. And you know what, I might just make another video. I just want to catch my breath real quick and get some water and chillax for a minute and let y'all have the rundown of my secrets of my weight loss. And I know some of you might be thinking, why would your fat ass who's had problems with fluctuations give us advice? Well, because I've been on both sides. I've been fat and I've been skinny, and I know what it takes. Now, why I got like this, I know, was because I let my emotions get the best of me after a breakup, and I turned to food. You know, like I said, most people, they down a bottle or they go do drugs or whatever. My thing was food. I love food. It gives me comfort, you know. And this isn't to shame people who have turned to other things. You know, we all have our different routes and things that we're going through in life. And the thing is, we connect by the similarities through our experiences. So just show each other some love, you know, help each other out. And that's what it's about.